Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing a live video and also I'm doing a video for YouTube right now for my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I was taking a very hot bath and I realized I'm feeling like I need some nutrients and feeling thirsty. So, what's in your blender? Today I'll tell you what is in mine. I'm going to start with a beautiful apple. A beautiful apple, a reddish yellow apple. And we'll take the stickers off of that. And we'll wash it with a nice hard stream of hot water that kills all the little bugs or any kind of bacteria that it may be carrying. A nice hard stream of hot water. Okay. We'll prepare all the fruit and then we'll pop it into the blender. So this is a lemon that I had opened previously. I'm going to go ahead and just slice off the very top just to get rid of the stale part. Okay, nice juicy lemon. And we'll get rid of that stale part. Wonderful. Next, we'll go for this pear. You're thinking a pear in a smoothie. Yes, all fruit is welcome. We'll get rid of the stickers. And we'll wash that with a nice hard stream of water. Hot water. Use the water sparingly. That way you can kill all the bacteria off of the fruit. Great. Next we have this gorgeous fat kiwi. And so yeah, that gets washed too. And this is very hot water. It seems like the water is hotter in the winter, doesn't it? Well, it's not the winter yet, but it seems like when it cools off, the water gets hotter out of the sink. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay. Now let's go ahead and cut this kiwi. We'll cut it in half. Delicious. And now I'm going to carve the kiwi out of the skin. When you're using a knife this big, you just want to move slow. And you can cut off the very edge of it. See what I did there? And that should pop right out. Usually I'd take this whole thing and just crunch it in my mouth. Okay, we did that one. And let's do the other one. Just carve out along the edge. And then cut off the very tip. See how that just comes right out of there? Yummy. We got all the meat. Yummy kiwi. Okay, so the pineapple we're going to wash. And we're going to cut off the top first. See, I didn't waste any meat, just got rid of the very tip there. Okay, now we'll wash it. And actually we want to wash all that dirt that came off of the pineapple. Now we can wash our pineapple. Mmm, delicious. I bet you're running out to get some fruit right now. Okay. Now the juice we're going to use is just a freshly squeezed orange juice. So we'll empty that in there. About a cup or two. We could also use a little bit of purified water. Another cup of that. And now we'll toss in those kiwis. So tempting not to take a bite of those kiwis. They're so luxurious to crunch into. And now we'll take this lemon juice and I'm probably going to squeeze it in there. I would like the pulp though. I think I'll go ahead and cut the skin off and get the entire pulp of the lemon. I don't use any dairy in my smoothies. It's just all fruit and juice. And this time I'm doing water. So you want to get rid of any kind of pits, seeds. Okay, all lemon meat. A little bit of rind there. Cut that off. Or peel, what you have you there. Okay. Now the apple, you want to cut the meat off of the core. So I do one edge at a time. Again, so tempting, right? Ah. And actually, I just remembered, I think I want to cut the skin off. Yes, I'm cutting the skin off of the apple because I tried it once and it's way too skinny. It has too much skin on there, and you don't want to be chewing on your smoothie per se. And all that is edible. Like, you don't have to throw that away. You could just eat it. So I'll put that off to the side there. Okay, now you can cut your chunks of apples. So I just cut one side off of the apple. I'm going to cut out that little core right there. Okay. So that'll go in there. Get rid of that skin. Again, just push the skin to the side because it has meat on it and it's all edible and very nutritious for you. If you want to munch on that while you're blending your smoothie, you can. Okay, let's cut off another side of the apple. All right. Throw that in there. Another side of the apple there. Nice big chunk. Mother Nature's gift to us all. Fresh fruit. Okay, put that to the side because you can eat that as a snack. Like nibble the apple meat off of that. I'm looking at two different cameras here because I got a YouTube going also from a different angle. Okay. So this is just too tempting, right? Right? You're right. Mmm. I couldn't help it. It's just too delicious. Okay. Let's move on to the pear. This pear is nice and soft. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to shave the skin off of there too. Again, just put it on the side or pop it in your mouth. Nothing wrong with a little pear shavings. It's all nutritious. Okay, I pretty much got most of it. I'll get rid of that skin and we'll get nice sides of pear here. Okay. All edible. Mmm. There's a nice big piece of pear to throw into our smoothie. Another one. Another. And one more there. Or actually, that's a part of the root. This is fully edible, right? I mean, you could eat all the meat off of that later. Put that off to the side. You can't OD on fruit. Can never get enough fruit. All right. Now, the grand finale, the pineapple. I'll put this fruit extras in a bowl here. And let's get rid of all the slipperiness. Thank God that knife didn't fall on my foot, right? Close call. That would hurt. Okay. Everything's fine. All right. Okay, we'll get rid of all that slipperiness. And let's put a paper towel under it just so it prevent it from sliding anymore. All right. I'm going to cut this the long way, right in the middle. That's why I got this really big knife out today. Okay, now part of it has a little bit of rotting on it, so you want to cut that part off. Just slice it right off. On the other side also. Just get rid of it. Simple as that. And then wash that knife off again. And now you want to cut those in half. So cut those two pieces in half. Now you have 4 pieces. So what I do is I just take the edge there and just slice that off right there. That hard part. It comes right off in a strip. So you do that 4 times for your 4 pieces. Because that's like a hard part, and you can't eat that. You can if you want, but you're going to be chewing for hours. Okay, now this is a nice piece here, so you want to get rid of any kind of rotting, obviously. And the only thing I got from that whole piece right there was that, because of the rotting. Throw that in. And this is the hard part. Okay. Again, this one has a little bit, so you just want to cut the part off that isn't. Nice, beautiful piece right there. And there you go, a nice, beautiful piece. I thought about putting that one in my mouth. Okay, another piece right there. Gorgeous. Some more right there. All right. And now we got a nice big chunk here. Nice big chunk. A little bit of brown there, just get rid of it. All right. And this looks like a whole piece with not that much brown, so we'll just cut around it as we're cutting. Wow, it's a nice big chunk. I'm cutting off the brown there. Pineapple doesn't usually have brown, but that one did, so it's a nice big, that looks like I took a bite, right? Look at that. Okay. Actually, I promised my mom that I would save her a chunk. Unknown caller. I promised my mom I'd save her a chunk of pineapple that I didn't blend, so I'll put that away. And let's see if we can get any more pineapple meat here. Okay. Wonderful. We're done with all of the prep. Now all we have to do is blend. Now let's make sure that I put everything that I want in there. Like I said, I don't use any dairy in my smoothies, and sugar is not required because the fruit has plenty of fructose. And let's see, natural sugar. I could add a little bit of lemon juice, but it does look like it has enough of a juicy texture. Okay. There we go. So we'll put it on low. We'll put it on low at first. That's good. We'll check it out in a minute. We'll get out these glasses. In the summer, I use ice, and it makes it more like a slushie. I could use a little bit of ice. I think I could put a few cubes in there. It doesn't need to be really, really, really icy. Let's check out the texture as it is. Okay. It looks a little liquidy, so let's go ahead and throw some chunks of ice in. Because the sun is out today, so we could do a little bit of ice. It would be refreshing. How about 4 or 5 chunks? Or maybe 6. Okay. Put it on low. It looks a little liquidy still. Let's put a couple more in. How about 4 more? We'll make it a slushie. Okay. I love the way those kiwis look when they're floating around in there, those little specks. It's so beautiful. All right. We shouldn't have to dig it out with a spatula today because it's not that thick. So we'll just go ahead and pour. Oh yeah, it's smooth, it's yellow, and I didn't even put a banana in it today. And it's yellow. It's yellowish green. So she likes a straw, and I just drink it without a straw. That's it. I hope that you're able to go out and either buy a blender or buy some fruit and some freshly squeezed orange juice or lemon juice or any kind of juice. I'll be doing an array of what's in your blender videos. Thanks for watching, and cheers to you. Oh, wow. Words cannot describe how fresh and delicious. Thank you, and I'll catch you in my next live video. We're going to work out if there's any sun left today. Take care, and I'll see you soon.